My name is Brady from St. Mary's Riken High School in Southern Maryland. I'm here today to talk to you about some defensive stuff. Playing the 3-4 with quarters behind it. You know, the palms coverage, you hear a lot about that around the country. We're going to play read quarters. It's our base defense. And in doing that, adding a fifth rusher and still playing that base coverage. I'm going to talk about that today with you guys. CoachBradyFam@gmail.com is my email, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions about the talk as we go through here. What is our best coverage? That's how this kind of started over the years. I've had some great people I worked for and the chance to work alongside over the years. And the Palms has definitely developed within my own system and what we're doing in our program. And we figured out a couple of years ago we could add a fifth rusher and play quarters behind it. So our best coverage is what we play all the time, read quarters. With 7-on-7 being the rage nowadays in high school football, we get a lot of reps in the summer of playing defense. So this is the coverage we play the most in those situations. Okay, we want to find a way to bring an extra rusher to add more pressure to the offense. Put in a run situation, pass situation, really don't care. But what we're trying to do is get that fifth rusher involved on the snap of the football. We're going to attack their protection. We're going to attack their best run play. If we can add that fifth rusher, where we can attack that top play of theirs, make that play, make them do something else to beat us. And that's kind of the idea where it started. So from week to week, the pressure may change, but the idea is we're going to play our best coverage. At the end of the day, it's really simple for our kids. Like simple us, complex you. Again, I've talked about that before if you've seen any of my other talks. But this coverage, playing read quarters behind, is what we do the most. That's where it started. So a couple of basics about our defense. I want to talk about this before I get into showing you some film and how we actually add this fifth rusher. So our commanding intent of our defense, we want to stop the run. I think any defense in the country is where you got to start at. And being able to identify the coverage we're playing based on the offensive formation is a big deal for us. All right, so we want to be able to divide the formation in half, okay, and stop the run based on the receiver strength of each side. We're going to disrupt all first and second level throws. So that zone 1 and 2 routes, we're going to disrupt those. We're going to force that quarterback, throw the ball high and outside, take some deeper shots, make it hard on them to complete the football. We're going to get the ball. Obviously, it's what we all want to do on defense. And this is simple for our kids. They should be able to play fast and play quick. We know what the beaters are, so we've seen that. We know what they're going to try to do against us. Sail route, some of those kinds of things. 5-yard out, run a 10-yard dig with a post behind it. We know what the beaters are. We're going to practice those, so we're prepared for those. And lastly, we want to score on defense. That's our commanding intent when we think about what do we do as a defense, what do we do well to have success. The pros of playing this kind of a coverage: ability to cover 4 vertical routes. Obviously, we're going to be a too-high team. As a shell, we always want to show too high. Even if we roll down the 1 to play cover 3 or play man or go to 0, we're going to start in a too-high shell. So the quarterback sees the same thing at the start of every play. We have the ability to get 9 defenders playing the run. If they give us single width both sides in the formation, we'll play what we call robber or Bobby to each side. We're going to be aggressive with our safeties, get a chance to get 9 guys playing the run. Right? We're going to trap high percentage passes in the flat and the curl. Put pressure on those throws. And lastly, we're going to divide the coverage to match the advantage of the offense. Right? We're trying to take away some of the things they like to do. We practice those, prepare for the games, and allows our kids to play fast. Some of the cons of doing this, requires great ability to read offenses. It's a little bit higher level for our kids, but because of the summer, how much time we have with them in the summer with 7-on-7 and fall camp, we feel like we have plenty of time to learn these techniques, be able to identify the formation, call the coverage as they're checking it, and then be able to react on the run to what the offense does. Allows us to match them, but the con is it does take time to learn. Your young players and new players, it's going to take them a little bit of time to catch on and figure out what we're doing. Okay, definitely a much bigger learning curve than other coverages. It's tough to defend the outside vertical stretch. We know that. That's something we work on as a staff and with our players as far as that goes. And again, it gets back to what are the beaters? What are we going to see? What are the teams going to do once they figure out what we do as a defense? We believe in it. Okay, how they're going to attack it. So here's our base Okie look, where we're going to be in. Okay, our Sam and our end, Mike and strong safety will always go to the call. This will be a strong left call for us. You can see we're in 2 high safeties. That's what we always want to start in our Okie look with 2 high safeties. Our dog, backer, tackle, and will always go away from the call. So strong left, they'll go to the right. And here you can see we're sitting a 0, a 5, and then this guy's kind of head up. and that's kind of normal for us. It doesn't determine where their gaps are going. We know that by what the call is, but that's how we line up to start, just so you can see a base formation and what it looks like. All right, formation divided. So we're going to divide the formation in half. Okay, so here is a strong right call. We have 2 receivers. Okay, passing advantage for the offense. They have two receivers. We call that double width. So now we're going to have our 3 guys playing double width, which we call read. On this side, we have 3/2. Over here, we have a tight end and a flanker. That's single width, only 1 wide receiver. That's a run advantage. So over here, we're going to play a run defense. We'll be in robber on this side. And we have 3/2 in our base defense. The Mike is the equalizer, okay? Wherever that back goes, he's going to go to that side so that we can get 4/3 to that side. We always want to have one more than they have when we're playing zone defense. The reason for that is we're rushing 4. We have 7 to play coverage. We want to make sure we have one more than them on each side of the ball. Okay, so that's, when you think about what we're doing on defense, understand we're dividing the formation in half, and the guys to one side play one coverage, so these 3 guys play one coverage, and these 3 guys play a different coverage. It could be the same if they're both single width or double width, but depends on the formation. It's how we call the defense, okay? There it is again. You can see this is double width over here, so we're playing read on the left side. There's single width, so that's that same formation we just saw. Okay, you can see single width, robber on this side, and read over here, showing 2 high safeties. This is a little diagram put together. It shows it's a 4-man rush. So our Knights coverage, as we call it, our palms coverage. All right, we have different things that can happen on that. So we saw double width. That'd be a read call. As our corner and safety are going to read 2 to 1 and react to their routes. Robber is single width. Our corner is going to be a half field player. Now our safety is playing robber technique, and now our outside backer will have the flat. Okay, and robber. Cloud we'll do against a dead end, so they give us a nub side, or a dead end we can check cloud where the safety's over the top and the corner's down. Or we can check it by the safety. If they give us 3x1, we can play cloud on the backside, where the corner will play the flat, and now the safety has to play over top of number 1. Okay? We have to match that up with the coverage front side, which we'll do. If we get trips, we have 2 different calls we can play in our base defense. Triple or Tennessee. And then if we get bunch, we're going to check square, which I'll go over in a couple minutes. All right, so that's kind of how we lay it out. I suggest doing something like this for your kids, whatever your coverages are, what you do, so they can kind of see, okay, that makes sense to me. I can see how we're going to react to different formations in place. This just talks about read coverage. If you don't play read coverage, all right, this is double width. So now my corner and my strong safety, they both have their eyes on 2. They're going to react to 2's route. If 2 bubbles right now, or 2 goes to the flat, okay, they're going to switch. The corner's going to drive that route. The strong safety's going to get off the hash on a 45-degree angle. He's going to play number 1 man-to-man. They'll switch the route. Our Sam here underneath, the linebacker underneath, is a skiff player. Okay, that means he's got seam curl influence the flat. He's going to wall 2. If 2 disappears, he's going to work to the curl, right? But he's going to help us on any underneath route by X. The strong safety is worried about the deep ball. If they get bubble and fade, our strong safety has to make that play on the fade. That's very important. His first steps are vital to making this work, this coverage. All right, so I'm going to talk about BTF. That's what we call this, blitz the formation, okay? We're going to blitz the formation with a 5th rusher. So we're going to play our palms coverage behind it, basic coverage, and we're going to add a rusher. Now, in the simplest terms of what we do, this is as simple as it gets, right? We're just adding 1 rusher to the backside A-gap. That's really simple. It's not what we do every week, is where we start to teach this. Okay, so BTF. If it's 2x2, because we're blitzing the formation, we're looking at, is it 2x2 or 3x1? Okay? If it's 2x2, all right, our Mike backer is going to be the blitzer because he's off of 3. We don't need him in the coverage. All right? That's the advantage of this. We do not need him in the base coverage. We have our Sam here, 3/2. We got 3/2 over there. We're going to be finding the coverage. We're adding that 5th guy to hopefully make him get rid of the ball sooner. Okay? But we can still play our normal reads behind it. We're still playing read over here. We're still playing robber over there. Single width robber, double width read. And we're adding the blitzer. That's the concept, okay, of BTF. All right, Okie BTF. Now they give us 3x1. Again, 3x1, now we're going to rush the dog linebacker, the weak side inside linebacker. He's going to be the guy that rushes. You can see again in the diagram, we're still keeping that same very basic look. Our D linemen are rushing their gaps. We're adding the linebacker to the weak side A gap. We will do that, and when we do this during the season, we will match it up to their protection. We want to beat their protection, Or it can be a run blitz. If it's 1st and 10 run blitz, maybe you want to have a blitz where you have somebody slicing off the edge to spill their power or ISO game or power run game, okay, to force that ball to bounce with a 5th rusher. So that's kind of how the concept here. But again, if you look at it, we're still playing our base defense. Over here we got single width, okay? They made a solo check. It means the corner has 1 man-to-man. Okay, he's going to match the back and robber. We're good there. On this side, it's 3-by-1. We're going to play our rules, okay? They're still going to play read on 2-to-1. He's still a skiff player, and the Mike's going to have to carry 3 on a vertical. Not perfect, okay? But it's sound. We have everybody covered. And again, the reason we're doing is to add a 5th rusher to take something away from them, to put pressure on the offense. Okay, this is whiz. This is one way for us to kind of get that extra guy. This is a pre-snap call. All right, we're hoping they're going to be in a 2-by-2 look or a 2-back look. We'd like us against 2 backs the most. So it would be a call, if we know personnel-wise they're going to be in 21 or 20 personnel, we can make the whiz. So whiz just tells our Will he's going to come off the edge. This is going to be a C-gap blitz for him. Our tackle's going to think about coming flat as well because this is a run blitz. I have an earlier presentation I talked about blitz tracks and attacking the offense. All right, this is definitely a run blitz for us. But still, we're sound because behind it, we're playing our base coverage, the coverage you play all the time. Okay, single width robber, single width robber. We're good to go and play football. And the last one I'm going to show you, we'll show some film then, is Okie wham palms. Okay, so that's just another look at another way to do things. We can move the mic out. Maybe this is more of a 3rd down blitz where we want to BTF them, okay? We're going to add the mic in here, get a 5th rusher, but still play our base coverage behind it. Okay, we're still showing 2 high pre-snap. So all the things I talked about in the beginning, they're all carrying over. It's very simple for our defense to play this. Very, very, very easy for us. Again, we got do that double width. So it means we're playing read over here. Strong safety and corner have eyes on 2, playing 2-to-1. The Sam's going to be a skiff player. He's run first, react to the pass. He's going to wall the seam if it's a pass. Over here we're playing robber. Okay, he's going to read the release of the man line of scrimmage, the Y, number 2. The corner's a half-field player. If we play robber, that means that dog is the flat player. Okay, immediately on the snap if it's a pass. So we're still sound. We're adding that 5th rusher. That's the whole concept of what we're trying to accomplish. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to transition to some film. I'm going to show you some plays that we used on film and talk about those as we go through looking at our base alignment in Okie, playing palms behind it, and being able to add that 5th rusher to help us have success stopping the opponent. So first I'm going to show you one play out of our base defense, just kind of get an idea again of what we're doing. This is going to be an Okie look. Okay, we're playing night coverage, so we're playing palms behind it. They're in a 2-back set. They're a big ISO power team. So to the left here, you can see we have single width. We got robber over here. There's our Sam on the tight end. Okay, we got single width down here. We're playing robber down here as well. Okay, the only thing here is our Sam should react to this block by the tight end and go spill. But we're in good situation here. We got a pull call from the weak side inside backer here. That's our Okie look. Okay, so you see that. And we got 9 guys that can play the run. Because the safeties are playing robber. You see both of them coming down. He's got play away, so it's going to be BCR for him. Great technique by him of coming down straight down first, making sure it's not boot counter reverse, and then getting to the play late. The front side safety is going to fit off his key. All right, we should get a spill here from the Sam, but the safety sees that the Sam didn't get the spill. He stayed outside, so you see how he fits inside right there. That's a really good job by the safety of feeling it and getting involved in the play. All right, BTF, here we go. Here's the first one. So this team was a big ISO team. They ran a lot of ISO up the middle. All right, so we wanted to try and, our linebackers weren't very big. We're trying to help 44 here, okay, and 13 get a head start against these guys. So they got twins formation, I backs. It's 1st and 10. We call Knights BTF, right? So that means blitz the formation. Because it's not 3-by-1, we're going to send the mic. So you're going to see 44 is going to blitz here. We're playing palms behind it. So on the back side, we got cloud because we got a nub side with the safety over the top. To the top side, we're going to play read. Corner and safety have eyes on 2-to-1. Okay, he bubbles. So what you're going to see in the screen up top, you see the corner come into the screen. You see him coming into the screen because that's a bubble, right? And we're playing read. So the safety would take 1. Now the great part about this play is that we knew they were a big ISO team. We gave our little linebacker a head start, and watch what happens. Okay, good play for us. Very good play for us. He disrupts the play. We got what we wanted. Again, blitz the formation. It's based on the formation, how we're going to blitz it. We're adding a 5th rusher. Just give them a head start. All right, here we go. This is BTF. They're in empty. Okay, they're in empty. Okay, so we're still going to send the mic here. I'm sorry, the dog here. Sorry about that. So we rolled down to cover 3 here as a change up because they had to have something for empty. But we're getting that 5th rusher, and we get a sack. But again, our rules are good. We're playing read over here, okay, and we're good to the top side. All right, 12 personnel. You got 1 back, 2 tight ends. Okay, it's 1st and 10, I think, again. Yeah, 1st and 10. We're going to be in BTF, so Knights BTF. Knights is our base coverage. So we call BTF. It's robber to both sides. It's single width both sides. It's 2 by 2, so our Mike 44 is going to blitz. You see him here on the blitz in the B gap. And again, this was a simple one. We were just lined up in our gaps and playing football. We wanted to add the 5th rusher, but play our base. Again, you see the safety backside is a robber player. Okay, staying backside, then coming down. You're going to see our front side safety. He's reading his key. Okay, the Sam gets a down block right there. You see 42. He's down block. He should come spill this. This ball should bounce wide. Now our backer makes the play because he's blitzing. Right, but our safety's coming down. He's the force player. Our Sam's on roller skates. That's not good. Okay, but he should come spill that thing. We should be good to go. But 44 makes the play in the backfield. BTF. Okay, 3 by 1. So 3 by 1, we're going to send 13, the dog, right? So we're going to play read up top. They got trips up there. But that's the concept, right? 3 by 1. The Mike now will work to the field to 3, because remember our rules are Mike's off of 3. We're playing read on 1 and 2. Okay, the Sam right here is going to play 3. Okay, in this look. Okay, and backside we're playing clouds. That means the corner's going to come up and play the flat. You have the safety over the top playing the half. We got our 5th rusher. Okay, here we go again. Okay, Knights BTF. Again, 44 is playing on their side of the line of scrimmage, which is a good thing for us. Okay, there's 2 receivers, so it's a strong right call. Here's our Sam. We're playing read over here. He's skiff, reading MLOS. Okay. Our Mike's going to blitz on the snap because we knew we wanted to try and stop the ISO play. So he gets in there, does a nice job of taking it on their side of the line of scrimmage. Should be a negative play except for this guy didn't get over the top. All right, we got to get the linebacker over the top. It's not about where they line up, it's where they go. And he gets caught up with where the back is lined up and not where the fullback goes on the snap of the football and reading his keys. But I wanted to show it to you so you could see we got what we want front side, now we get everybody else to do their job. Here's another one. Okay, 3 by 1. Again, 3 by 1, the dog's going to blitz. So here's our dog. He's a little bit late here. Our weak side inside backer. He should be faster. Got to get his pads down, play with better leverage when he blitzes. That goes back to the other conversation I had about blitz tracks and leverage and understanding how to blitz. That's a thing. We got to be good at that and coach that up. Okay, up top, we're actually playing what people call stubby. The corner has 1 man-to-man. Now the Sam and the safety are going to play 2 to 3. I'm sorry, 3 to 2. Their eyes, these 2 guys' eyes are both on 3. They're going to read his release for what they're going to do. But those 3 have those 3, and we're good. The Mike's going to blitz because we don't need him. I'm sorry, the dog's going to blitz because we need 3 to the field because it's 3 by 1. And then we get a good play there, adding that 5th rusher. So you can see being able to add the 5th rusher is very valuable in playing defense, right? We're able to stop the run, stop their top plays. You can add in a wham play, a whiz, whatever you want to do, okay? But there's different ways to send that 5th rusher. It's simple for our defense, easy for us. It can be a run blitz or a pass blitz, okay? But we're still playing our coverage, you know, our Knights coverage, or if you want to call it palms or whatever you call it, you know, in your place, read is universal coverage now across the country that a lot of people play. But it's simple for us. We play it all summer. We get 1,000 reps at it from 7-on-7. So our secondary already has the communication down. It's a next level coverage, we know that. But the ability to be able to match our coverage to their receiver strength, single, double, triple, with, and be able to match pass advantage to run advantage makes us a better defense, and it allows our guys to play fast and have fun. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Coach Brady, fam@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you if you have any, but good luck to you. This has been really good for us it's something we don't run a lot in the game. We maybe run it like 10 snaps a game and can give you a little bit of advantage against an opponent. Good luck to you.